This is the Conversation Havers podcast with your hosts, Collin Hayes and Trey Cromartie.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the 38th episode of the Conversation Havers podcast. My name is Collin.
And I'm Trey.
And
I came off super, very, like...
uninterested.
Monotone. I didn't mean it like that.
It was always really funny because back, like, in high school when we'd take pictures together, you looked absolutely miserable in every single one of them.
I just kind of look like that. Like, a lot of people will just ask me, it's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I have a resting, not bitch face, but I have a resting...
misery face?
Yeah, resting, not happy face, I guess. Which, I mean, I'm not, like, mad because, you know, there's a lot of people I don't want to talk to, so...
Yeah.
If they think I'm unapproachable, that's all right. But, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, but also, fuck it, you know?
I can think of two pictures in particular right now. One is of us on Halloween where we dressed up as rappers. And
yeah.
we took a mirror selfie, and you just look like...
I look like I just heard my grandma died or something like that. Like, I look very unhappy.
And then the other is us when we went back to Gilmore right before graduation. And it's me, you, and Charles. And, like, me and Charles are, like, smiling, got our arms around each other, and you're just standing there, like, hands by your sides, just blank face.
Well, do you smile with your teeth?
I do, and I hate it. Like, I don't like smiling with my teeth because I think it looks better if I don't.
Yeah, see, like, that's my thing is I guess like, in my head, I feel like I'm smiling enough, like... which is a perfect topic for the interesting facts I was about to go into. But whatchamacallit, like, it's perfect, you know. Wait, so, like, I'm thinking about smiling and stuff, so it's like, I don't like to smile with my teeth because it looks too forced, even though I've started doing it a little bit, but it's very low-key teeth exposure.
I don't want to be one of those people that it's, like, only gums when they smile. Like, have you ever seen those people?
I mean, yeah, but that's just like a thing. Like,
yeah, but like
you're not like that. Like
I know I'm not, but like I know I'm not gonna call them out or anything, but like I know some people who are, and it's just kind of unnerving. Like,
yeah, no, big gums. That's definitely
you just smile and it's like just fucking gums.
Only show the gums where it just looks like you have no teeth.
Yeah, like
I've never seen.
You can
that.
see like the top of people's teeth, but it's like they have a huge fucking shelf of gums. And
you see like the whole set of teeth, but then you just see the gums on top and bottom, like a good amount. It's like that's just a different mouth structure. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that's
your
that
lips,
fucking like ape mouth structure.
Yeah, you're part Neanderthal.
Yeah,
man. I mean, hey, as long as.
Good for you. Don't stop smiling because of that, though. Like,
yeah, definitely.
We encourage smiling here, even if your smiles are ugly as fuck.
There's most likely a category or just a section of people on the internet that are really into that in a sexual way. You know what I mean? There's
somebody who's attracted to anything.
Yeah, that should make you feel better. Be like, oh, I need a girl with big gums.
Yeah. That ain't me, but like...
Oh.
You know, I'm sure you can find some fetish art for that on DeviantArt or some shit.
Might have to look that up in a little bit. But first of all, I have a medley of interesting facts.
All right, hit us.
So I'm going to try to hit them kind of quick. The average American spends 38.5 total days brushing their teeth over a lifetime. Tooth enamel is the hardest substance in the human body. However, we do not recommend that you use your pearly whites to open the bottle caps. That was just on the website that I'm reading this off of. I guess I could have gone without that, but whatever.
Hey, man, yeah.
Let's see. If you don't floss, you're missing 40% of your tooth surfaces. Make sure you brush and floss twice a day.
Damn, 40%?
Yeah, because think of it. It's like the right and left side of both of your teeth. Like, that's a whole lot of space.
I guess that's when it comes to the molars, yeah.
If you're right-handed, you will chew your food on your right side. If you're left-handed, you will tend to chew your food on your left side.
I call bullshit. I do both.
I mean, yeah, I do both, but I do feel like right is definitely more natural. Like, I do everything right-handed.
Yeah.
Except I always take, like, I feel like whenever I start walking, I feel like I take it with my left foot a lot of the time.
Yeah. I'm right everything, except I'm actually left-eye dominant. Which sucks for, like, shooting guns and shit. But, like, I've managed to adjust, and I'm actually a pretty good shot now. But, like, before, it was, like... I didn't understand why I was so fucking shit at shooting guns.
Damn. Let's see. If you're right-handed... Wait, I already read that. Every year, kids in North America spend close to $500,000 on chewing gum. I don't even know. That's kind of a weird one. Let's see. Yeah, I like the tooth enamel is the hardest substance. I think that's a cool fact.
I already knew that.
Oh, well...
Yeah. Well, no. I'm not trying to,
I mean, a guy tries to bring up some tooth facts and he's just, ugh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry my knowledge of teeth is better than yours, Trey.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm not tripping about it. The average woman smiles 62 times a day while the average man smiles about 8 times.
Damn.
I believe that.
I don't know. I
we
guess
were just
average.
Talking about how I be mean mugging.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'll smile at, like, random people. I guess that's, like, a southern thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I see somebody...
I won't smile at a complete stranger. There has to be a reason. I won't smile for no reason.
I'm not going to do it to, like, somebody I'm passing at the grocery store, but, like, just like, hey! Mm-hmm. But, like, if, I don't know, like, I do deliveries for Uber Eats, and if I'm picking up or, like, dropping off, I always, like, smile, just because it's,
yeah, definitely.
It's always people think you're a lot more friendly, and so, like...
More willing to tip.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But even, like, just with the workers that, like, I picked up from Five Guys today, like, I don't know, like, they're working at Five Guys, they're on their grind. Like,
yeah, what's up, guys?
Love, you know?
Here to pick up a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Let's see, giraffes only have bottom teeth. I guess they just got gums at the top.
Oh, you want to know something else crazy about giraffes?
What?
So, well, there's a lot of crazy shit about giraffes because that's a just fucking insane animal.
Oh, yeah, nothing. They're pretty unique. Like, nothing is quite like that.
So, like, all animals have the same amount, or all vertebrates have the same amount of, like, vertebrae.
Really? They're just longer or shorter?
Yeah, so giraffes are... Well, I think it's, like, give or take one.
Yeah.
But, like, giraffes have fucking huge vertebrae.
I would imagine.
Also, I think we were learning something. I think I learned this at my camp. I go to my Christian camp is very hardcore traditionalist, and they don't believe in evolution. Mm-hmm. And so this old guy was, like, lecturing on us on it once, and he was like, well, giraffes have, like, these fucking sponges, basically, in their necks that soak up blood, because if they were to, like, dip down, it's something like their necks are so long to be able to pump that much blood up there, and, like, if they were to put their heads down, so much blood would just rush instantly into their heads that they would fucking just have an aneurysm and die or some shit. So they have, like, sponges in their neck or some equivalent, basically, to soak it up, to stop it all from rushing in. And he was just saying that, like, it was impossible, like, that would be impossible to evolve as a safeguard. I don't know. I don't necessarily believe him on that. I actually do believe in evolution, but it's, like, one of those things, like, that's kind of crazy. They've just got fucking blood sponges in their head.
My only thing was... And, I mean, shit, you know, a lot of it makes sense, but, like, so say giraffes were some type of species where the whole reason they have long necks is to get food in tall trees. It's like... Yeah. But it takes millions of years to evolve, but it's like, how do you survive that long? And, like, I guess the giraffes were just thinking about it real hard. They were just, man, I wish I could just get up in them trees, you know what I mean?
It's not even that. It's
millions of years. Or, like, that's not even the best example.
The giraffes that could reach the higher branches lived, so giraffes over time got taller and taller because the taller ones would live, because all the short ones would die fucking starve because the tall ones were eating all the good shit, you know, like...
So just good genes made it.
Yeah, no, that's evolution.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was kind of thinking, but isn't there some where it's like literally, it's like, yeah, the only way this species could survive is if they did this, but they couldn't do it, so they had to evolve. But it's like, how did they survive for that long And
well, it's just a matter of like genetic mutations. Like there's random ass genetic mutations all the time in humans. It's just since we're at this point where genetic mutations and shit like that don't really affect our ability to survive, we're at an evolutionary like stagnant point, you know? Like
the only thing that could make us better is like shape-shifting. Or not even like shape-shifting, like camouflage. Like if we could camouflage our skin.
well, there's lots of shit that could make us
some
better.
gills,
Like,
some wings.
Humans have some fucking stupid anatomy. So you want to know some shit? Like,
it's lit.
Humans have like the highest cranium to fucking pelvis ratio in the entire animal kingdom.
Like most between the pelvis and the head.
No. Like our head. So it has to do with giving birth. Babies' heads are so fucking massive, but women's hips aren't big enough.
Some of them. So
that's why, like, just they get torn a fucking new one every time they have a child, because babies' heads are literally too big to come out of there normally.
Well, so like, I mean, how is it for like other? I guess every other animal.
Other animals, it's just like fucking giraffes. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna have this baby, just done,
and
like
then,
just.
And
on the ground.
And then the bitches drop like 16 feet.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck.
But then it's like they break their neck, tough fucking shit. Mom's off, you gotta fucking follow her or you're gonna die.
Yeah, drag your head on the ground, bitch.
Yeah, like...
Can they walk immediately?
Yeah, no, they have to. Like, human babies are fucking useless.
Yeah.
They're very, like, intuitively smart.
Babies?
Yeah, babies.
Or giraffes or human
babies.
Really?
They're intuitively smart. Like, they have a sense of...
they're picking up new information, like,
yeah,
quicker
they
than
have
anything.
a sense of... But they are born with a sense of, like, good and evil. Like, moral good and evil. And then... Okay, I mean, here's the thing. My source on this is fucking Salmonella Academy, the fucking YouTube channel.
Oh, I don't know.
So, like, he's just, like, some cartoon YouTube channel that does videos on random shit.
Yeah.
But, no, basically, if you throw a baby into water, it instinctively holds its breath and like, calms down. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And it wouldn't, like, try to splash around?
No, it wouldn't. It's
really?
just, like, an instinctive thing that babies do.
And we've tested this with enough babies? Like, we know this shit?
I'm assuming. I mean, look.
You said, I don't be out here throwing babies into water.
Hey, no, that's what my family's done.
Just see if sink or swim.
My great-grandpa did it to my great-grandpa, threw my grandpa into a fucking, like, lake when he was, like, 1, and he was like, swim, bitch. And my grandpa swam. My grandpa threw my dad into, like, a pool and was like, swim, bitch. My dad swam. My dad threw me into a fucking pool when I was 1, and he was like, swim, bitch, and I swam.
Really?
So now I feel like I have to do that to my first kid, because it's a tradition.
Shit, might as well try it.
Because I'm, like, the oldest.
Because you can just jump in and get them, so it's like, it's not a risk. And if they swim, it's like, damn, we already got that off the list. Like,
yeah, if this was back in the inheritance, like, you got fucking everything days, I'd be... living it up. I'm like the oldest of the oldest of the oldest of the old. It goes back like at least 7
You're the first of the new generation.
Yeah, but it's like that shit doesn't matter anymore. You know, like.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
I mean,
maybe
get it
the
on slightest bit, but like if it was like inheritance type shit, I'd be fucking living it up.
Damn, I was born in the wrong generation.
I wish I was born back in the 1700s when we fucking just. You've got fucking ghosts in your blood. We've got to drain it. Then they fucking killed George Washington.
They're like, nah, you're good. Keep your wet socks on with your boots.
Fucking Trenchfoot.
For weeks.
No, they were just like, George Washington was dying, and they were like, oh, fuck, what do we do? And they were like, well, he's dying. That must mean his blood is bad. So we're just going to get rid of all his fucking blood.
Let's cut him. Let's cut him.
And so they just literally just bled him to death, and they were like, well, fuck.
Damn.
George Washington's dead.
The spirit is probably gone, too, so I think we succeeded.
And then, like, 100 years later, they were like, oh, fuck, blood gives you... Like, blood is the most important thing to staying alive.
We killed the president.
So, anyways, humans are fucking weird-ass creatures.
What are teeth? We were just talking about this.
Yeah.
And the reason we're starting on a dental theme is because I went to the dentist today, and like, I don't even know. I've always enjoyed the dentist. I like, because it was cold outside, so whenever I walked in there, like, and I was...
Which dentist do you go to?
I don't even remember the name. It's like Bayshore Dentists or something.
It's not the
like
one
that.
right off of 518?
It's like right behind Burger King.
Oh, yeah, no.
But yeah.
I go to one that's like right next to Waffle House. We go to classy dentists. But no, I've known this guy since I was like a little kid. He cleans my teeth good.
Hell yeah.
I trust him.
He has an intimate relationship
Yeah.
with your teeth.
Yeah. He knows my teeth.
Yeah.
He loves my teeth.
He knows your mouth.
I don't like that part.
Yeah.
But yes. But no, they do this thing where they have these pictures of all of the kids that come in, and there's still a picture of me from like 2007 in there, and it's just,
That's
I don't
a
know,
trip.
seeing Lil Colin is always a trip. Because,
Take a picture of it next time.
yeah, no, Lil Colin was a different fucking animal.
Definitely.
Like,
compared to who you are now, you're like Gary whenever he's in the dream state, and he's just like librarian compared to like nothing in SpongeBob, but like
yeah, okay,
compared
wait.
to a Gary who's wild.
So, you remember the wild thornberries?
Yeah.
Remember how they just rescued that little kid? Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, you've known me
Sometimes.
since we were 7, so it's like my teachers in Amsterdam thought I was autistic, and they put me in special needs classes because I was fucking insane, but I was also the smartest kid in the class.
Those damn Euros. That's the same thing Mozart did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
He was wild, and they were like, he did a little bit of wild shit.
I wasn't fucking gifted as shit like Mozart. I was
Well,
just
his
like
dad also put him on the piano whenever he was like 2.
yeah, I was just like I was smarter than the average child. So they were just like, he's like autistic, like, because autistic kids a lot of the time sometimes are savants, which means like they're smart as fuck
In one area.
in one area or just in general. But then they're socially weird, which was true for me.
Yeah.
But I wasn't I just wasn't autistic. I was just fucking insane.
ADD or...
Yeah.
I feel like everyone has ADD. Or at least it's like stupid common. And it's like, I guess it's just severity. Like some people really do got it real bad, you know?
Yeah. So I don't know exactly everything I've ever had or whatever. My dad claims that I didn't have ADHD, but I also know that my dad doesn't believe in ADHD. So it's like...
Yeah, kind of a biased source.
Yeah, my dad's one of those guys where it's like, oh, you're depressed? Why not just be happy, dude? Like, come on. He's just like very old school, which is funny because both of his parents were like my yaya, his mom, is like still is super committed to like mental health and that type of shit.
She's like an empath.
Yeah, an empath? Like, what do you mean by that?
Like, just has a strong sense of empathy.
Well, it's not even that. It's just, like, she is very, like...
Aware
and is even, like... I would say an activist, but, like, she's very...
Or has
like,
she dealt with those emotions?
Yeah, so,
Okay.
like, she's very big on, like, maintaining mental
Understanding.
health. She understands mental health, and she wants to help people with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, mental health is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like, what's considered unhealthy and what's considered healthy, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and it's also, like, one of those things where... for years and years and years, you were depressed. It's like, everyone was just like, oh, fucking Jimmy's sad all the fucking time for no reason.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, this person has a literal chemical imbalance in their brain. So it's really weird, and we're just now finding out about it, but there are a lot of people, or just now, like, really going into it, but there are a lot of, like, older people that are like, fuck it, everyone's a bitch.
Snowflake.
Yeah, snowflake. Which some people do take it to another level.
Yeah,
like,
no. Some people are literally, it was a self-imposed mental disorder.
Like, I cannot stand it when, like, because I've dealt with, like, depression and that type of shit.
Yeah.
And, like, the thing that I cannot stand more than anything else and it's not as big anymore, but like that Tumblr culture, like 2015 and shit.
That's self-imposed.
Where it was just literally just, I have the worst mental health. No, I have the worst mental health. And it was like, how about all of you shut the fuck up? Because if any of you were actually struggling with these things, you wouldn't be glorifying it.
Yeah, it's like a badge of honor.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, well,
I looked up the symptoms and then acted out the symptoms.
Yeah, it's like, I have ADHD, OCD, ADD, fucking everything.
Polymorphitis.
Yeah, like, it was just like,
coronavirus.
I have, I have fucking everything wrong with me. Like, I'm autistic, but I'm not actually diagnosed. It's a self-diagnosis, but don't you dare say that it's not as valid as somebody who's been, like, medically diagnosed with autism. And it's like,
you know what? If someone says that to me, I'm gonna go, hey, I believe you. Like, I'm gonna be like, you know what? You're right. Like, you are autistic. Like, I mean, you said it yourself. I'm just fucking agreeing with you. You can't even get mad at me. Like, that's just that shit.
Yeah. I don't know. That shit would piss me off, but
it pisses me off when people talk about the dentist bad, because I, like, enjoy the dentist, even though it's kind of, like, you know, they can be a little bit rough with your shit sometimes, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, some parts of my gums are, like, kind of sensitive, and whenever they have the...
Did you ever have braces?
No.
I didn't think so.
Whenever they just have the little scratchy tool, and they're going in between the like, you know, the spaces, it's like...
You're bleeding because you don't floss.
It's like, bitch, it's because you're fucking stabbing my gums. Like, that's why. Like, I don't need to call you bitch, the dentist, man.
Because I have permanent retainers, and no matter how much I brush my teeth, there's going to be, like, plaque buildup on my permanent retainers.
Yeah.
And so, like, when they go there, they have, like, these fucking scrapes and shit like that that just gets those... No.
Oh, it's not
It's on the retainer. So it's, like, amazing, because then I can actually fucking feel it.
Oh, nice.
Because it's, like, it just feels like a huge... Like, right now, it just feels like a plaque buildup.
Yeah. There's, like, not a lot of definition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then they do that, and it's just like, oh, that's fucking great.
Yeah, I don't know. The dentist is one of those necessary evils, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I like going through it because it's like, it's, you know, there's not any part of it that I expressly enjoy that I'm just like, oh, hell yeah. Or maybe whenever they, like, put the water on your teeth.
Yeah, and then they have the little suck thing in your mouth.
Yeah, that's like pretty nice. They do the brush, and then you get all the water and you feel, I don't know, that's, like, a good part. But, like... I like it because it's like a trial, you know what I mean? It's like, you got to go to the dentist, get your shit clean. And then once you're out, you can feel all the divots between your teeth and you just feel nice and you
feel clean.
And literally, I've had My Shiny Teeth and Me by Chip Skylark stuck in my head because I listened to that on the drive home and I was like...
Let's make that the new intro song for the podcast, just for no reason. Sorry, Jared. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
I know
hey,
you worked
Jared...
hard on that intro.
Jared, can you remix Shiny Teeth and Me to a trap instrumental? And then, but like the most fucking boring ass generic one possible. and then add like just the hood, mix.
Yeah.
So, oh man, what the fuck? I love those fucking voices.
The radio show voices, is that what you're talking about?
You know, real trap shit. Like,
yeah,
that it's like. First of all, there has to be a video. I'm about to be looking for a video somewhere because someone has to have made something describing like the person who made all those, or like just where'd you find this? Like
damn, son.
Like that's some of the best shit. Some of the best pieces of audio in human history. Like That's
no, it's fucking spectacular. And it's like the whole hype culture like that, it's fucking incredible.
Hype culture?
Yeah.
I like dental culture.
Dental culture?
Mm-hmm. And dentists be making bank, so I might have to just learn how to clean some teeth.
One of my good friends, you know, it's weird how good of friends you can be with people and still not know weird, like, little details about them. Mm-hmm. So one of my good friends, we had known each other since I was 14 and he was 16, and I was talking to him like a year and a half ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, what do you plan on doing when you grow up? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to be a dentist because my dad's a dentist and I'm going to just work at his place. And I was
That's
like,
a very boring fucking job.
Well,
are you going to do that your whole life?
Bro, no.
Are people passionate about cleaning teeth? Is that like really a thing? Being like, I just love
definitely
teeth.
got to be a satisfaction to it, you know?
Maybe people do. I mean,
But
I guess that's the same thing as the medical field.
Yeah. I think also he was just like, you know, like, my dad makes bank being a dentist. I want to make bank.
Yeah, pretty simple little route here.
Yeah, you know, it's like why I majored in it's why I majored in business at Tarleton. It's like my dad's like the senior vice president of an international trading company.
Mm-hmm.
I see how much bank he makes, and I'm like, nepotism.
I'm like, dental cleaning.
Yeah.
I'd like to be a dentist's assistant because that'd probably be easier to get in.
Yeah. But no, anyway, with this guy, I was just like, I never would have guessed fucking dentist. Like, he's kind of one of your average, like, Christian Patagonia guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
That's the perfect type of person to turn into a dentist, so.
I don't know, it's just like, I've never thought about the fact that dentists were once kids, too. It just feels like dentists have
always dentists.
Yeah. They just popped out of the womb and they were like, oh, you've got some buildup on your molars.
That's funny that you said that because that makes a lot of sense. Like, dentists do and they don't age. Like, I've been going to the same dentist from when I was a kid, and like, you know, the one guy that always comes in after the people clean your teeth, he just kind of comes in and looks at your teeth and he's like, all right, good
that's
job.
the actual dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't age. Like,
he doesn't.
Mine's like kind of an older guy, but he looks the exact same as when I've been going there. Like,
my orthodontist cleaned my mom and both my aunt's teeth.
I thought you were about to say like
their braces.
I thought you were about to say like he cleaned like Kobe Bryant's teeth or something
Damn,
like that.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. I don't know, but maybe not him.
Yeah.
But he's just relevant, so he was on the mind. But whatchamacallit, like, I don't know. I thought you were about to say that.
Yeah, no, that's not.
He cleaned fucking Weird Al's teeth.
Yeah.
Or Carrot Top's teeth. That'd be a terrifying fucking experience. I feel like
cleaning his teeth.
I feel like he'd bite my fucking finger. Or I would have the fear in my mind that he's gonna bite my finger off like a carrot.
No, this guy, his name was Dr. Gunn. He was a solid guy, but like, I was always a fucking liar when it came to like how I was like handling my braces. He was just like, well, are you doing this? And I was like, yeah, totally. And he was like, no, you're not.
Were you?
Like, no, I totally wasn't.
Okay.
So, like, he was right, but I was pissed that he was right.
I don't think anyone hasn't lied to the dentist.
Yeah. Like, one week
dentists
I was
are some fucking cucks. They're like, hey, will you please do this? And you're like, yeah.
There was one where I was, like, trying to wear... Like, had to wear rubber bands for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently one month they just took them off. I didn't know they took them off. And so I tried to put them on like once and it didn't work, and I was like, what the fuck? And so I told them, I was like, yeah, I wore them a few times, but then they wouldn't go on for some reason. And they were like, I know that's bullshit because it is literally impossible for you to put them on. We don't have the hooks in there right now. And I was like, oh fuck.
So you lied about it because you thought it would be better, or what?
I thought, because I don't want them to think. You have to understand how shitty my braces experience was. They were telling me, I was told that I would get my braces off any day, any month now, because you go in once a month. So it was any month now for 3 years. I was supposed to have them on for a year and a half.
Do you schedule that?
Yeah. So it's like, or usually it's about 2 years for braces, right?
Mm-hmm.
About a year and a half in, or like a little under a year and a half in, they were like, yeah, any month now you should get them off. And then for the next 3 years, it was just like,
so
any month now.
4
any
years
month now,
altogether.
4.5 years.
Damn.
It's like any month. It was from like 5th.
Hey, that just means they stupid straight now.
It was from the beginning of 4th to the end of, or kind of middle of 8th grade.
I mean, because your teeth are like perfectly straight, so
I have
probably
one,
just...
like this tooth sticks out a little bit.
Yeah, but that's like not even notable.
Yeah. If it was like my bottom right canine sticks out a little bit, but it's not even noticeable. If it was like my top right canine, you'd see it, but like it's my bottom right. I think it adds a little bit of personality to my smile, though. You know,
my left vampire tooth, or your like if you're looking at me, it's on my left side. Like this one's chipped as fuck. That's like my main thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
But like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, no. Do you remember Madison Lane?
Yeah.
So, Madison Lane was a girl that was in our 4th grade class. Mm-hmm. And when, I don't know, it was just some random day after school, we were both still there. And I don't fucking know why, but I ended up, like, chasing her around the classroom for some reason because I was pissed at her.
Just rambunctious shit.
Because she would just, like, sit in the corner and she'd say something fucking awful to you and you'd be like, what the fuck?
She's the girl that I'll tell her, or I'll say what she like tried to convince me of, you know? You already know what it is.
Is it the shit with Marvel?
No. Oh. Or yes, that's one of them, but there's
it's Sword, not Shield. But no. And so she threw a rock at my face and knocked out this whole, like, this down is all fake. Front tooth. My left top front tooth is like half fake.
Are you keeping up, audience?
Yeah. Imagine my smile. Now imagine my left top front tooth. It would be y'all's right.
About half.
About half of that is fake.
Damn. Well, shit. And that's why you don't throw rocks at people's faces.
Yeah.
Shit's kind of fragile.
Yeah, no, for real. What were you going to say about Madison Lane, though?
Oh, I was just going to say that there was, like, 2 times where she tried to tell me that she lived in California and that, like, she would fly home and then come back the next day, and then she did that every single day. And I was like, even as a little child, I was like, listen, that the logistics on this don't work. Like, there's no fucking way. There's not enough time. You would get there and then immediately be like, all right, time to go to school tomorrow. Just like, get back on the plane, go back. Like, you're lying to me. And then she also told me, she was like, yeah, the Hulk got hit by a radioactive bus. And I was like, that's not true.
No, not to, like, drag this girl's personal life out on air. So I'm not going to, like, go into detail, but I did meet her mom once, and it's like, I don't know, it seemed rough. So I mean kids that go through rough situations tend to lie about that shit a lot. I mean, so, like, it's understandable, like, but I don't know.
I didn't even, like, press her about it. I was just like, listen, I know that's not true. Like,
I had a kid, I'm not gonna give out any details on this kid, obviously, but I knew a kid. And he would constantly say, like, I think within, like, one day, he said his dad did 5 different things. Like, he would be like, oh, yeah, my dad is a lifeguard. My dad is in the police academy. My dad is an actor. My dad runs a Gucci store.
Damn, very diverse set of skills he has.
Yeah. And so, it was like, after a while, like, this kid would just constantly be saying different shit his dad does. But then, eventually, like, I sat this kid down and I was like, dude, like, what are you, like, let's talk, you know? Mm-hmm. And it turns out, like, he was adopted by an abusive couple, like, lesbian couple, and doesn't have a dad.
Damn.
And so it's like,
fucking,
yeah.
I mean, shit. Why adopt a kid? Like, I guess those are just 2 fucking psychopaths that are just like, hey, let's adopt a child so we can just, like, abuse it.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. It's sad. And this kid, like, a lot of people that know this kid, like, know that he was, like, a troublemaker and shit. So it's just like,
yeah, it's a lot like Henry Hill from Goodfellas.
Dude, it has literally been like 10 years since I've seen Goodfellas.
This is one of the best movies ever made. You should watch it again. Have you only seen it once?
Yeah, no. I saw it once, like, literally when I was 10 or 11, because my family was watching it, and they were like, oh, this is, like, one of the greatest movies ever made. And I was like, cool, and I was, like, half paying attention.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's, like, the same thing. I paid a little more attention with The Godfather. And The Godfather was, like, a year after that, maybe.
I watched a video last night about a guy, like, I haven't even seen The Godfather all the way through, but, like, The Godfather seems to be a much more like romanticized version of everything, and it's much more like fantasy, whereas Goodfellas is like trying to show you an authentic, like, the real lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they both have merit, and I'm happy there's two different, like, variations on it, you know?
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people say, The Irishman is basically just Goodfellas.
Yeah, it's definitely a spiritual successor to those that and Casino.
Because after Martin Scorsese was just shitting on Marvel and stuff like that, everyone was like, Martin Scorsese just makes the same fucking movie over and over again.
I mean, but at least they're like...
They're good.
Good. Like, they're better movies.
I'm not shitting on Martin Scorsese. I love him.
And I mean, I can guarantee you, like... that The Irishman is a very different film. That's like a...
Yeah. But, like, a lot of people were, like, responding with, like... basically just that, like,
fuck them. I don't. Whatever. if you're saying as an argument that Martin Scorsese makes the same movie, like, just to defend, like, the Satan, you know, like, Disney fucking the same bullshit, like,
it's like, have you seen? I love Marvel movies, but it's like. A lot of it is just like the same exact formula over and over again.
Yeah.
And almost every time somebody tries to change that formula, they get fired. Like, Scott Derrickson dropped out of Doctor Strange too.
Yeah.
Because Scott Derrickson the whole time was talking about, like, this is going to be like a cool, awesome horror movie. And then Kevin Feige comes out and, like, tones it down. He's like, well, a lot of movies have elements of horror that still aren't horror movies, and I think that's a lot what's going to inspire this movie. And Scott Derrickson was like, wait, no, what the fuck? I want to make this like a horror movie. And he eventually just left the project, and then...
What movie was this for?
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So it's it's got like a year and a half till it comes out.
By horror...
Edgar Wright with Ant-Man.
By horror, there's going to be a couple jump scares and, like, a creepy mood part.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like a scary movie.
No, by no means will it be frightening. But
yeah, I don't know. I was looking forward to that because Phase 4 looks so just... Not to get too deep into, like, a Marvel conversation, but it's like... It just looks like they're just trying a lot of crazy shit. You know?
Yeah, I mean, shit, you ain't got much else to do, like...
Yeah. So, I was kind of looking forward to that, but yeah, Marvel makes the same movies basically over and over again. I mean, even Endgame and Infinity War, while being these entirely new, weird, never-before-seen cinematic crossovers, were still kind of the same movie.
Absolutely.
So it's
they're just all... None of them... feel distinct, or they are, but it's like at the same time it's like very similar beats, characterization, like, just I don't know, it's whatever. That's why I just hope DC picks up the slack. Like, hopefully this fucking Batman movie.
The Batman started filming yesterday.
Yeah,
that's like excited for that.
That's probably the last superhero film, because I'm at the point now where it's like, all right,
you're getting tired of it?
Nothing, like, none of the new Marvel movies really, like, are stimulating my thoughts, you know what I mean? It's like...
I'm very interested by some of them. Like, I'm very interested to see what Thor Love and Thunder turns out being. Because I thought Taika did a great job with Ragnarok. Even though it still very much followed, like, it was still very Marvel friendly. It was different from anything we had ever seen with Thor, you know?
Yeah.
And I think hopefully that means they're going to give him even more control and even more, like, crazy shit to do with the next one. and you've got the Mighty Thor storyline coming in with Jane Foster, and they just cast Christian Bale in a mystery role. So it's like, I'm very interested to see what they do with that. I'm not as interested in the Doctor Strange movie anymore because of they're saying it's not even going to be a horror movie. So it's like one of those things. It's like,
what it's gonna
seems like Marvel's going to rein that one back in. WandaVision, since it's like it's half 50 sitcom, half like Marvel action. I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'm very intrigued because it's like how like.
I hope they actually do it like an old school production. I think that'd be really... that would actually be something different. So it's like that I wouldn't even be mad at.
And it's like they've got a lot of weird characters in that movie that it's like, how are these people... Like, how are they going to come up and be connected to this storyline? So it's intriguing. I wouldn't say exciting, but it's very intriguing. And then, obviously, a big one is the next Spider-Man movie. They're rumoring that it's Daredevil is going to be representing Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Did you see Far From Home?
Okay. No.
Do you know what happens at the end?
I know he gets arrested, I guess, or like
it's like he gets exposed for being like Mysterio basically frames him.
Frames Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay. So is he going to be defending like Spider-Man or Peter Parker?
I don't know. Oh, well, yeah, he's gonna Peter Parker because
that got
they reveal J. Jonah Jameson comes up and he's like,
who plays him?
You didn't know that?
No,
dude, it's J.K. Simmons.
Oh, he's back.
He's back. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I mean, he's the best guy to do it.
Yeah, it was awesome seeing that in the post-credit scene because I was like, holy fuck. Sorry if I know you don't give a shit about spoilers.
Yeah.
But yeah. Sorry, audience, if y'all should have fucking seen it by now. Fuck y'all.
No, it's all good.
But yeah, so they're saying Matt Murdock is going to be his lawyer, and they're saying Charlie Cox is going to be back as Daredevil.
Okay, that's enough for... I'll check that out.
Yeah, and then there's rumors that Deadpool might be involved somehow, because they're making Deadpool 3 in the MCU. So I guess that's another one. But other than those, 4 that I just said, there's like 20 projects, and the rest of them I'm just like, I'll probably watch it because I like Marvel, but it's like, I'm not excited. I'll probably wait for it to come out on Disney Plus or something. A lot of it seems the same. Some of it seems new and cool. I hope they do lots of crazy ass shit. Moon Knight, I'm very interested. I'm not excited yet, but like once more plot details come out, I think the Moon Knight series might end up being kind of cool.
Yeah, so, he's an interesting character.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I think I don't know. There's not a lot of good dentist movies. Can you even think of one?
Snow Dogs.
Snow Dogs, but that's more about him husky racing.
But he's a dentist.
Man, that's about the Iditarod.
Yeah. Fuck. What else? Glenn Martin DDS. That's a fucking show.
Yeah, that was like the worst shit ever.
I just remember that. Was that on? That was on Adult Swim.
Nick at Night. That shit wasn't edgy enough. It wasn't weird enough to be on Adult Swim. But I remember that was when it was time to turn the TV off. Yeah. Like it's like Nick at Night and fucking Phil Blartson DDS is fucking playing. Like I'm good. I'm big good.
Dentist movies. Fuck. I'm trying to think of another movie with the dentist in it.
I'm just saying that's a whole that's a whole ass
that's genre. An unexplored genre. Yeah.
Dentist movies.
We need to make the first movie centered around like hardcore dentistry.
Fuck yeah. Just like, 2 competing dentists.
Yeah.
Trying to be the best.
Cleaning teeth at teeth cleaning competitions. Fuck yeah.
I wonder if that's a thing. Dentist competition?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the other thing I was going to look up?
I don't fucking know.
But I said it earlier.
Dude, if you think I remember, you are absolutely wrong.
All right, let's see. Dentist competition. Hell yeah. What the fook? Dental, yeah, there ain't no.
Okay. No dentist competition.
Some horse shit. The fuck?
Absolute buffoonery.
Yeah.
But yeah. Dentists and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So, kind of next topic is kind of like, I don't know. I wanted to talk about it on the podcast.
The Kobe shit or coronavirus?
Kobe.
Oh, okay.
It's sad, but
yeah.
I kind of want to fucking say some shit about it, I guess. But like,
what's your personal relationship with Kobe Bryant?
I never once met Kobe in my life, but I feel like I lost a brother.
I mean, shit, you can still have a personal.
Yeah, no. So, I don't know. It was just like, my dad fucking hated
Oh,
Kobe.
yeah.
Like, because my dad... Look, I don't know what happened in the whole 2003 rape case. I was 5 when that happened. I'm not going to pretend like I knew or like I know. I know that, like, people can change, and I know that, like, I hated him for a while, but then, like, just because my dad told me to hate him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then, like, it was, like, around 2015, like, you started seeing a lot of the shit that he was doing, like, off the court, too.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, he seemed like a genuinely good guy, and I became a pretty big Kobe fan because of that.
I don't know. It seemed to me, like, I'm not a person who studied Kobe for a while, and he was definitely, every human being is multifaceted, but it's like, he kind of seemed like a prick to me. Like,
well, on the court, he definitely was.
Didn't deserve to die in a plane crash or helicopter crash.
Well, on the court, like, that was his whole thing, is that he's just
cocky and
singularly focused on just like being as great as possible.
Which and I can't even hate on him because I love Conor McGregor for that same reason.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
even
and Conor's even bigger and worse about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, it's like the off the court shit, especially that you've seen since he retired. Like, the man retired from basketball after having like one of the most prolific careers in NBA history, and instantly came in and won a fucking Oscar.
He won an Oscar?
Yeah, he won
for what?
He made a short film about like it was called Dear Basketball.
What?
And it was just about like his experience of basketball, and he won a fucking Oscar for Best Animated Short.
Damn. And then he spent the rest of his time being rich.
Yeah, but like, it's even...
Has anyone... Why was he on the helicopter, and where were they going?
Yeah. So Kobe, like, ever since, and really from like around near the end of his career until he died, like, his big thing was like just how focused he was and like committed to his family and shit. Mm-hmm. And like, he had like this really special close relationship with his daughter Gianna, because like she was the one that was like super interested in basketball, and like everyone was like, oh, she's like little Kobe. Mm-hmm. And so
Cobrina.
He loved spending time with his kids, so what he did was he said LA traffic fucking sucks, and especially during his playing career he didn't have that much time to spend with his kids. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of times he'd like miss like stuff because he'd be stuck in traffic. Mm-hmm. So he got the helicopter so he could get places faster, so he could spend time with his kids. Okay. And then it ended up he was on his way. He was with his daughter Gianna and 7 other people on his way to go to a basketball tournament. Mm-hmm. And that's when it crashed.
Damn.
And so it's like, I don't know, like, one, just as somebody who like respects like greatness, whether it's like actors or musicians or fucking athletes, like,
you gotta appreciate or just recognize, you know what I mean? Like,
that's like, just that's facts. Somebody that was at like the top of their game, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's like, I don't know, it kind of hit me a little harder than I thought it would. And I think it's because of how just tragic the circumstances were. Yeah, no,
it was fucked up, but like, I don't know, I was just kind of like, it didn't hit me that strong. I was just kind of like, whoa, That sucks. Like,
it's one of those. I think it's like one of those like generational like death things that you get, like Michael Jackson, Princess Diana type deals, where it's just like, holy fucking shit. One, because it's just so out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then just like because of just their status, like especially like to a lot of younger NBA players, he was like Superman basically. And so like I saw this quote and it was just like, Superman's not supposed to die, you know, like he's supposed to be invincible.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, like I was kind of between that and just like his daughter, like I'm not gonna say his favorite daughter because I'm sure like it looked like he was a good dad. I don't think he like overtly favored one, but like the one that he definitely resonated with the most and like was going to carry on his legacy.
Yeah.
Like for her to die on the crash too, like that was just kind of heartbreaking, you know?
Oh
like,
yeah, it's fucked up. I you know, it's like it's always the worst for like the people who are left alive in the family. Like that's like the worst part of it.
Or yeah, there's another. So the
How
other
many
family
people were on it.
It was 9. So it was Kobe and his daughter, and then it was one of his daughter's teammates and both of her parents.
Damn.
And that guy, her dad played baseball at U of H and was a like very famous college baseball coach.
Damn.
And then another one of her teammates and her teammate's mom, and then the assistant coach, and then the pilot. So it was 9 people.
Shit.
Yeah.
So they were headed to a game or what?
A tournament. And it was foggy apparently, and like the police had grounded all of their helicopters, but they had given them special permission to go. I don't know, that shit. It just sucks. Like,
yeah, it's fucked up. R.I.P.
Like, it's just one of those situations where it's like, I had to, the next morning I woke up and I had to like recheck my phone, make sure it was like real and shit, you know?
Yeah, that was one of those ones where I didn't know, it kind of felt not real for a second, you know what I mean?
It's one of those things, like, I'll always remember where I was, what I was doing when I found out, you know?
I already don't. I think it's just because I wasn't doing anything special. I was just like chilling.
Well, I was taking a nap because I was having a bad day already. And my mom just knocks on my door and she's like,
Kobe's dead.
Well, she knows I'm a huge basketball fan. So she was like, Collin, and I was like, what? Because I was taking a fucking nap. Like, I don't like being disturbed. And she was like, Kobe Bryant just died in a helicopter crash. I was like, excuse me? Like,
damn.
I don't know. Like, that's just crazy. Like, just... That's the other thing. It's like a brutal reminder of your own mortality that just like...
Yeah, no, especially with helicopter crash. That's like probably the... I mean, this sounds bad, but like I hope it was just kind of like they didn't even know they were about to crash and then shit just went down. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like it'd be worse if you just... It's like beep, 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 beep. Like we're dropping.
Well,
like,
it's inevitable that there was a drop and there was a period of time where they knew, you know?
Okay,
like
yeah, you're probably right. But, I mean, I hope it was quick, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because
I would not want to just be sitting there with that anticipation of, like... That's why... I think we've talked about it before, but it's like drowning versus burning. It's like the anticipation of just knowing. It's like, fuck.
Well, yeah, with both of those. Like, those are the...
Yeah.
Which is why I hope they died in the crash, because the crash sparked a huge, wildfire around it. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, I hope they died on impact.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I don't know. That... Like, just as, like, a huge basketball fan and sports fan and just, like, somebody who respects greatness in general, like, that kind of fucking sucked.
I mean, yeah, it's just innocent people, like, it's in an accident, like, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But shit happens.
That shit literally just happens. Like, not to get, like, too depressing, but it's, like, you are not guaranteed tomorrow, like... No one is. Like,
if you're riding in a helicopter, shit, you might fucking...
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know if I want to ride in a helicopter.
I definitely do.
I've done it once. I did this thing at a friend of my dad's ranch where... So, Texas just put this law into place a few years ago because the hog population is fucking ridiculous in Texas. Like, a lady got mauled to death by hogs in Houston, or outside of Houston, a few weeks back.
Damn.
Yeah. And so Texas put this law into place where they were like, fuck, we need to get rid of these hogs.
Everyone shoot hogs.
Not that. Not even that. It's everyone, you could fucking shoot hogs out of helicopters with the machine gun.
That's legal now?
Yes, so I did that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was the same hunting trip where I met Ted Nugent, and
he shot a cat.
he, fucking murdered a cat as soon as he hit, like, just, y'all shoot cats here? I don't know.
Hell yeah, Mr. Nugent, go ahead and take a shot.
No, everyone was just confused. We were like, what?
That's what I would have said. I would have said, hell yeah, man, you ain't got to ask no questions around here.
And the owner of the ranch thought he meant, like, wildcats. You know, like bobcats and shit. Yeah. So he was like, yeah, I guess. And so he just whips out a pistol and shoots like a barn cat. And we were like, what the fuck? And that was how I met Ted Nugent.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? Nah, but that's crazy. I've never ridden in a helicopter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just never going to do it in sketchy conditions, I guess. Like,
yeah, definitely a sunny day.
Yeah, I'm just going to do, like, a regular, like, if I ride a helicopter again, it's just going to be, like, regular ass, like, sunny day. We're not trying to do anything crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a parachute. That's the thing. I'm thinking, like, from now on, if I'm ever, like, on a flight or on a helicopter, and I've been thinking about this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm on, like, a plane or a helicopter, I want to have a fucking parachute in my carry-on. Because it's like everyone else is fucking dying, and it's like, not me.
Wait, out of just any plane or what?
Yeah.
Don't they give them to you?
No, they don't give you parachutes.
They give you the little floaty.
They give you a life jacket. It's like, if a plane hits the fucking water, you are going to die.
Maybe.
Like, except for that one time where the guy landed it in the Hudson River. That has happened once. You're going to fucking die. That life jacket is not going to help you because you're not going to get the chance to put it on.
I'll break the window.
Yeah, like, fuck it. Like, if a plane crashes, I'm opening the emergency exit.
Getting sucked out.
Have my parachute on. Hopefully the emergency exit isn't right in front of the engine.
Yeah, the turbine.
Just...
That's better than crashing, though.
I guess... Yeah. Oh, God. Just adding to the horror of it all. Oh.
Plane crashes.
People have survived being sucked in a turbine, though. There was that model that got sucked into a turbine.
And went all the way through?
Yeah.
So she must have just been in, like, the slightest little empty space and flew through that bitch?
Yeah, I mean, she was fucked up afterwards, but, like, she survived.
Like... Is she semi-normal now, or was she just
semi-normal,
like maimed?
Like she can like, I mean, she's a functioning human being.
But like,
it's like I think she's got like half of her face is fake now or some shit.
See, that's what I mean. It's like, I mean, you survived. That's crazy, but like damn.
Yeah, like it's
wild.
Lasting, and I think she got one of her arms amputated too, or maybe I don't know. It was fucking brutal. That's what I know.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah. Anyways, I'm bringing a fucking parachute.
You know what I would do? I wouldn't get any reconstructive surgery, so I could be on one of those Snapchat like my normal. Like I got sucked into a turbine, and it's just a fucked up person. It's like, it's like this is I live my life, or you know what I'm talking about.
There's Shake My Beauty.
Yeah, Shake My Beauty.
Born Different and Love Don't Judge. Those are the three that put out fucking ridiculous headlines on the Snapchat stuff. Like, literally, my favorite one ever that I still remember is Armless Drag Queen stuns in T-Rex pose. And I was like, fucking excuse me? Like, what?
So she just had the tiny little arms?
Yeah, like she had hands on the end of her shoulders. Like...
Queen.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like, live your best life. Like, if you've got fucking arms on your shoulders, like, if being a drag queen is what makes you happy, like, on God, good for you.
Do you
like,
think? Yeah, definitely. Do you think they? Do you think they get paid to be on there? Because that would be my last resort. It's like, hey, I got sucked into a turbine. You know, that's not good. But I can go on Snapchat and be loved.
Yeah, no.
I'd be going on some amputee fetish sites.
I mean, some of those, like, here's the thing. I'm subscribed to all 3 of those on Snapchat just for the ridiculous fucking headlines. But, like, a lot of them are legitimately, like, inspiring stories and shit like that. Like, it's just some of them are ridiculous. But, like...
Yeah, I don't even know. There's, like, the couple and they both have, like, just, like, giant...
Oh, fucking tumors?
Yeah, tumors.
I remember watching that one. I was like, good for them.
I'm happy they have each other.
And they are, like, legitimately, like, attracted to each other and they love each other. So it's, like, good for them. Like, I'm very happy for you because, like...
You ain't got no chance.
I mean, yeah, basically. Like, without being too mean, like... I'm glad there are people that are into that. Because, like, I mean, I know if I had fucking tumors covering 90% of my body, I'd be fucking devastated. And so it's, like, the fact that there are people that are like, oh, fuck yeah, let me see that tumor body, baby. Like,
is that a... I mean, I don't know if it's like that.
I don't know.
It probably is.
I would think it would have to be.
We don't judge here.
Yeah, no. Like, legitimately,
Except we do, but we don't.
We judge, but we appreciate.
Alright, here's the thing. At the end of the day, my judgment doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So, like, it's just to me. But, like, if you're into people with tumors, I will never not think that's weird. You know what I mean?
But also, like, I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for your the love of your life that's covered in tumors.
I'm talking about anybody who's, like, normal and is obsessed with tumor people.
But still, like, I'm very glad those people exist. Because,
tumor
like,
people?
No, not tumor people. I wish they didn't have tumors.
Like...
But, like, people that are into that. Because, like, without that, what would the tumor people do?
They'd have to be with each other.
You think the tumor people want other tumor people?
What other choices do you have? Beggars can't be choosers.
Okay, I get that. But it's still, like, it still sucks. But, like... I'm happy that those people exist because there's...
Me too.
Truly is someone for everyone.
I agree.
Like, you see those documentaries where this dude is, like, 1,500 pounds. And I remember this in, like, 2007.
The relationships where it's, like, they feed each other. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to keep feeding her.
Wait, what?
You know what I'm talking about? Where it's, like, a guy will meet a girl who's already very overweight, and then they make a deal. It's like, yeah, you just feed me every day. And he's just like, hell yeah. So, and they have, like, weight goals where they're trying to get bigger.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, no, it's... Damn, bro. I just broke this fucking bracelet.
Damn. R.I.P. Trey's bracelet.
No.
I was not talking about... I mean, I guess...
I'm just bringing up random shit.
I mean, you know what? Good for them, too. There's somebody for everybody.
See, here's the thing. I agree, but at the same time... An even stronger feeling of me being, like, even stronger than the, like, yeah, good for you is, like, you're fucking weird.
I would say those feelings are about equal, you know?
But here's the thing. Titties are giant tumors. And I love them bitches, so, like...
I mean,
if they had some nipples on them, maybe I'd change my mind.
You hear that? You hear that? Tumor bitches, just get titties, like, nipples tattooed onto you.
Yeah,
get nipples tattooed onto them. Trey will be into it.
Guaranteed.
But no, what I was going to talk about was, like, that one guy, some Mexican dude, and he was, like, 1,500 pounds. And it's like...
How is that possible? Was it really 1,500 or what, like...
It was at least, like, 1,300 or some shit.
Like, that shouldn't be possible. Like, your skeleton is
You're
lost.
like 1,300 pounds. Like, I am overweight myself.
Mm-hmm.
That is over 1,000 pounds heavier than me.
Yeah, that's like... That doesn't make sense. Like, that literally does not make sense.
Like, I cannot imagine that. But no... Even he,
bro,
like,
at that point,
had this chick that he was with, and he got married.
And she's like a normal.
Yes, she's like a normal. She was even like, encouraging him to lose weight and everything.
I mean, how? Like, how do you start? Like,
stop fucking eating.
You would have to. I mean, surgery first. You'd probably have to have multiple.
No.
surgeries.
The reason that show, My 600 Pound Life, exists. Have you ever seen that?
The 600 and 1300.
Okay, I get that, but no. What I'm trying to say is the reason that show exists is because like those people are considered too fat to do surgery on.
1300?
Yeah, like just 600.
Oh, really?
Just 600, Jesus.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
even those people are considered too fat to do surgery on them. So there's only like one guy. He's in Houston.
Really?
There's one guy that'll do that surgery on people that big, like in the world, or at least in America.
And he's on an episode.
Yeah, he's the same dog. I forget it. I've seen like 2 episodes of that show because my sisters all love TLC shit, and so like there's like anything about people that are just like fucking freaks of nature. Like there was one about it was called My Giant Life, and it was just about all these tall bitches. And there was one like this girl. She went to Cy Woods, and she was like 6'9". She was on their basketball team.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like fucking crazy. But no, TLC's just like, we're going to take like these freaks of nature and just be like, hey, let's
make a TV show. Yeah.
That's what they do. Fucking what's that show called? My Strange Addiction.
Oh, that's probably the worst one.
Yeah.
This is definitely the worst
because well, I was gonna say because they can help it, but like so can those fat people. Like 600 pounds.
But being addicted to drinking gasoline, like, can you help that?
That means they actively, at one point, made the decision to try gasoline.
That's true.
So they can help that.
Maybe they tripped and fell, and someone had some gas, and it just spilled into their mouth, and they were like,
This shit kind of good.
Be dipping Oreos in it and stuff. Hey, that's better than just drinking gas. Plus an Oreo, you get a little bit of good flavor in there.
God. Oh.
And that bitch gotta be dead. From that one episode, she's like, "Yeah, I drink gas every day." It's like,
I know that there's one lady that was addicted to
episode
bleach, and she'd drink bleach, but like only tiny amounts, like not enough to kill her.
Wouldn't that kill you eventually? Or yeah,
if your body processes it all, and then you drink more, it would actually slowly build up an immunity, I think.
Really?
Yeah, your body can build up immunities to like crazy shit, like snake venom.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's how people get like immune to snake bites, because they just let themselves get bitten so many times that eventually it builds up an immunity. That's like the whole point of vaccines, is that like you inject like a weak ass version of a disease into your body, and then your body fucking fights it, learns how to fight it, and becomes immune to that specific disease.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if that disease tries to get in, it's going to be like, no, get the fuck out. Like, we got this. Like, we've done this before.
That's wild.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, bleach and gasoline and TLC and
what's
tall bitches and fat bitches.
I mean, I'm sure it's like paper. The dude that loves his car.
No, the worst one was the dude, or the chick that was eating her dead husband's ashes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why not snorting it? Like, that's like...
That's your question?
Yeah. Or at least a little bit. I mean,
some fucking fucked up fun dip.
You can... yeah. I don't know, like, sprinkle it into some meals or something. Like, not just eating that shit just with a spoon.
Seriously, the reason why I say this shit about them is because it's like, what possessed her to be like, huh, I kind of wonder how his ashes taste.
You're gonna poop your husband out.
Yeah, because have you ever gotten ashes before?
I mean, I've seen an urn of ashes.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of times they give you ashes. Like, I got my dog Trevi. We got him cremated.
Yeah.
They gave it it would have been very difficult for us to have direct access to these ashes.
Yeah, they kind of close it in the urn. Yeah.
Because, like, you know, you don't want that shit spilling and all of a sudden Uncle Greg is all over the fucking floor. Like, So she had to not only decide to, like, come in and eat these fucking ashes,
but then
she had to commit to it.
Yeah.
And actually do it. And then she said, this shit kind of good.
You know what, I'm not gonna lie? That's love. I'm not even mad. That's love. She just loves her husband.
I gotta
listen, if we can turn the other cheek and not judge someone for loving tumors, I think we can do the same for someone who's eating their husband's
fucking cannibalism.
Ashes. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's still the ashes of a human person.
But it's not. No.
It's like different. If you're eating if you eat a burnt steak, it's still a cow. You're still eating cow beef.
But I mean, it's a different state. You know what I mean? Like
it's still a person.
Dust.
It's still a person.
It's not what it was. Like, I don't know.
That's fucking cannibalism, Trey.
I guess technically.
Oh my god. Fucking
my strange addiction.
I remember there was one where this girl was addicted to, like, eating the buttons on TV remotes.
Bitch, get some help. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, like, why? Like, what possessed you to do that?
Why? Why would you do this? Why?
You good?
Yeah.
You're gonna catch fucking coronavirus or something. Just fucking eat. That's how. No, eating weird shit is how that disease came to be.
I mean, Chinese people be eating hella weird shit.
Yeah, it's from fucking bat soup.
See, stop eating fucking bats. Don't eat bats. I think that's some shit that we have established at this point. Like, obviously, I'm not that well versed in Chinese cuisine.
Yeah.
You know, I know they like some lau mein. I know they like some rice. They like some of that chicken, all that. You know, that regular type stuff.
Yeah.
They like their wontons.
No, it's like...
But y'all eating rats? Or y'all eating bats out here? Like...
And I'm not...
Think about that.
I'm not going to confirm a source here. Usually when I talk about shit, like, I'm talking out of my ass. I don't even remember where I heard it. I'm just saying it because I think I heard it somewhere. So, like, unless I expressly and specifically state a source, I don't even know what
this is from.
Where
the
I'm
ether.
getting it from. Yeah, this is from the ether of my brain. But I'm pretty sure...
And the internet.
Because people made some memes about it, I think is how I know.
Bat soup?
About, like, that's where it comes from. So... It's like...
Y'all got a bad bat batch.
That's what... that's what happens if you try to eat fucking bats, you crazy motherfuckers. Like,
yeah. Yeah. First of all, first thing is fix your government and then stop eating bats.
And then stop eating dogs.
Stop eating dogs, too.
Like...
Like, we draw our lines at dogs and horses.
Yeah.
Everything else...
I'd eat a horse if it was, like, desperate.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, if it was like me in a room with a horse.
Bro, really think about this for a second.
To death, I'd eat that fucking horse.
But the horse would probably fuck you up first.
I'd fucking kick that horse's ass.
How hard would it be to kill a horse with your bare hands?
With your pretty fucking...
Because you can't choke it out.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
You break its legs.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
just
straight for the legs.
Take out the fucking legs. Like, everyone's
and then
like,
just wait.
Like, I keep telling people that I could fuck up a horse one-on-one, and they're like, no, you couldn't, Colin. It's a fucking horse. I'm like, horses are a punk bitches. I just gotta dive for the legs. Like, fucking cut block.
Well, here's the thing.
That's how they get those NFL linebackers.
Horses don't know that you're plotting on them, so you can just
I can
go
fucking
straight for be like,
side kick that bitch straight in the kneecap.
Be like, hey, old Dusty, how you doing? Like, you like pet him a little bit and just boom, snap his fucking knee. And he's like, yo, you son of a bitch. But no, what I was gonna say was, like, you ever just look at a horse's, like, just their whole body? It's like, that's so much fucking meat. Like, you could survive off of a horse for so long.
Oh no, I worked in a barn for like 4 months. Like, that shit is like
they got a fat old ass, you know what I mean? They get even their neck, like their neck alone is just like, that's a whole lot of meat.
I fucking hate horses.
Really?
Yeah, and so for my discipleship program, we were all assigned jobs, and I didn't know barn was an option, or else I would have said anything but barn. But they asked me, and I was like, yeah, just wherever you need to put me, and they put me in the barn. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? And so, like, every day, or twice a week, it was only like twice a week, yeah, I would have to pick up a horse's hooves and, like, take a nail and, like, clean them out and shit. And, like, I've seen some people get fucked up by getting kicked by a horse. And it's like...
And it can happen quick.
Yeah, and I'm just standing there behind the horse, trying to pick up its fucking hoof. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, fuck this. Like...
Bro, speaking of weird addictions in horses, I know you've seen that video of the guy that's like, yeah, sometimes you need a stool, sometimes you don't. Like, he's like, a good horse, you always gotta have a stool.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I might have to show this to you. It's like... It's pretty much about a guy who likes to fuck horses, and and like his wife gets jealous, so she goes out there and like has sex with the horse with him. There's some shit, I don't know, but it's very creepy.
Bro, have you ever seen a horse dick?
Yeah, definitely.
Horse dicks are fucking massive.
Have I seen a horse dick, Colin?
Horses have fucking hammers. It is terrifying.
Like baseball bats, like. Crazy
That's
shit.
Not an exaggeration. Like, literally, it's like you've got a floppy ass baseball bat.
Horse trank.
Oh my god.
Down to try some horse tranquilizer sometime?
No.
Really?
I'd much rather not try any horse tranquilizer. Like,
I don't know. You need to be more adventurous. Listen, we tried Taco Cabana. Horse tranquilizer's the next step.
I don't think that's a logical next step. I feel like there are a few steps you're missing.
What are they?
Overdosing at gummy vitamins from the vitamin shop.
Okay, and then that will give you the incentive.
I feel like that's a good middle ground between Taco Cabana and fucking horse tranquilizers.
Damn, This needs to be a 3-part, like, epic, where it's, like, one night of a man going to Taco Cabana.
And then he's like, I want to overdose on gummy vitamins. You go and you get some Flintstone Vites, and you're like, fuck yes. And you just fucking take a whole thing, start seizing up, go to the hospital, they pump your stomach, and you're like, fuck, I want to chase that high.
Sit now.
And so you go in, and...
The third act. And it's a Greek tragedy, so, you know.
You fucking die.
Yeah. That's pretty much
I don't know. What was it? Billy Madison, where that one guy gets shot with the horse trank?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I know it's in that one movie where they're all in college, fucking Will Ferrell, but I'm trying to think of the movie.
Old School.
Old School, and
I fucking love that movie.
And then there's
You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah. And then there's I know it's in one of those movies, but I don't remember which one.
Oh my gosh. Old School. I watched that movie for the first time when I was like 10.
Damn.
That's
a young 10. That's a very eye-opening movie.
Yeah, I watched a lot of movies that I probably shouldn't have when I was little, like Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby's not bad.
It can be.
Everyone watched that. Literally everyone. Like.
Yeah, but I was like 8. Like, it was like when it came out.
There's not even any nudity in it. Like, that's that real shit. You're like, whoa! I just watched a film with fucking boobies in it.
I mean, Old School had boobies because that's how Blue died. R.I.P.
He couldn't handle it. He couldn't hang.
I think he just decided in his heart that's how he wanted to go.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Good for Blue.
Yeah.
No, I was obsessed with the Austin Powers movies.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like,
some classics.
I grew up, I've got a Fat Bastard plush thing right there on my shelf. I grew up watching Austin Powers. Like, that was like my favorite fucking movie when I was little.
Those are very special. They feel, I don't even know. I don't know. They just felt, it feels like Star Wars, sort of. like. Similar.
They hold a special place in all
it's
hearts.
Like all three. It's like, oh yeah, it's this one, like where this happened. I don't even know.
I blended them together for a while when I was little. Like,
Star Wars and
not Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I didn't know which one. Like what
I
happened.
knew Beyonce wasn't one of them.
Yeah, I knew that was like the last one, Gold member. But then there's one where he's like in space.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
Goldmember came out like right before we left Amsterdam, and so my parents saw it in theaters in Amsterdam, and they roast the fuck out of Dutch people.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Goldmember's Dutch, and and my parents were cracking up, and everyone else in the theater was just fucking pissed. Like no one else was laughing.
See, if they made a movie about Americans being stupid, Americans would be like...
Americans make movies about Americans being stupid.
But Europeans, they're just some goofballs.
Yeah, no one has to deal with stupid fucking Americans more than Americans.
Who even knows what the Danish people are? Like,
Danish?
Who even knows? Like, yeah. Danish people.
What do Danish people have to do with this?
Austin Powers?
Dutch.
Isn't that the same thing?
I don't think so.
Deutschish, whatever.
Danish is
like just Europeans, all them greasy, slimy, hairy.
Wait,
people.
where's Danish from? Maybe it is. No,
that's from Daneland.
I'm trying to think where
the fuck is Dane Cook?
Denmark. Yeah.
Oh. Where's Dane Cook?
America.
Where's he at though? Like, what's he doing?
George fucking
Lopez,
like 18-year-old.
What? Where is Carlos Mencia?
Holy shit.
Probably like in a mental ward or something.
Yeah, who fucking knows? No. Dane Cook's fucking weird. Like, he's dating like a 19-year-old right now.
Good
like,
for him.
It makes me so many celebrities are just like, old-ass celebrities are like, I'm dating like this girl that's barely out of high school.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I feel that.
Like, yeah, they're 18. Like, they're 18, they have the ability to like make their own decision, but it's like, I think we've talked about it before, but like Dennis Quaid, that one's weird. Like, she's our age, and Dennis Quaid is fucking old.
But he's Dennis Quaid, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's Dennis Quaid.
He's got a cool name. His last name's Quaid.
He's from Houston.
Who the fuck has the last name Quaid?
Jack Quaid.
Who is that?
His son.
Oh.
He's in The Boys and The Hunger Games.
The Boys.
Yeah. You haven't watched that yet, have you?
No.
Do you watch any TV shows?
Nope. Not any current ones.
Because I need to get... You didn't watch anything else after the first episode of The Mandalorian, right?
Mm-mm.
What did you think of it?
It was fun. It was alright. Yeah.
You didn't like...
I was not blown away.
Yeah. I'm scared I overhyped it for you.
I mean, I think I'm gonna have the same experience regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I've done that with people where I overhype something to the point where
you did tell me it was the greatest TV show ever made.
I don't think I used those words.
You said something similar to that. You were like, "This is one of the best I've ever seen."
I do agree with that. I still stand by that. Like, it is still one of the best TV shows. Like, I think it's the best first season of a TV show that I can think of since Game of Thrones.
Okay. Which is crazy because I feel like going back, like eventually, whenever I have to bring up someone else, you know, I have to like put someone else on Game of Thrones and watch it all with them. Mm-hmm. That's going to be weird. Like, the earlier seasons, I feel like I'm going to be like, whoa.
Yeah, like, just seeing, like, on my rewatch, just seeing all the Starks together.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, before shit hits the fan about 2 episodes in,
mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh, shit. Like, and then you're like, oh, fuck, I forgot about Robb Stark.
Yeah, well, it's more like not a single pile of shit hitting the fan. It's little pieces of shit and then just, like, bigger sections.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is hitting a fan.
Just continually, like just little tiny little squirts.
One at a time. Because George R.R. Martin is just like, I'm going to watch you all suffer. But no, I still stand by that. I think it's a fucking one of the best TV shows ever. I think there's 1 or 2 episodes that are a little weaker than the others. But overall, it's still like... Specifically, episodes 3 and episode 6, 3 and 6,
mm-hmm.
are like fucking incredible.
Okay.
I
gotta watch it then at some point. I feel like I will, but it's not a guarantee.
Like, I don't know. There are so many TV shows that I want to like put you on, but like, knowing you is I gotta go like one at a time.
See, like for me, I've just been catching up on like films I need to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's been my main thing.
I watched so many TV shows.
I guess I kind of just get tired of watching like scenes, you know what I mean? Like movie, it's like after a good sizable movie, it's like I'm good on watching any sort of like storytelling, you know, movie or TV show production. Like
See, I'm the opposite.
Like I'm good for like a whole day or two, and then I'm like ready to watch a movie.
I'm the opposite. Like when I do shit like that, like it makes me crave more. Mm-hmm. So like recently, like a month ago or so, I don't know why. I just fucking felt like it, I guess. I reread the Hunger Games books, and then I watched the movies again. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, it made me want to like, because they could be, especially rereading them like, I don't know, when I first read them like 10 years ago now. Mm-hmm. They're kind of fucking corny with all like the love triangle shit.
The setup is not that amazing. Like.
But like the actual meat of the story is still like a very good book. Mm-hmm. But like when I was little, I never noticed like how hard they pushed the love triangle because I didn't give a fuck about it. It was just like in my head, I was like, oh, cool. And then like reading it now, it's like, oh. Yeah. But like it made me crave like more stories from that like universe. Yeah. Which is funny because right after that, I like Googled it and they were like, they're releasing a prequel book that's centered around like the main bad guy. And it
sounds like a
villain origin stories are all the fucking rage right now.
What, like Snow? Or
yeah, it's around Snow. It's a prequel book around Snow where he's the hero of the story.
I'm sure the fans are gonna love that, and I'm happy for them.
I saw. Well, it was trending on Twitter, and everyone was shitting on it.
I mean, the annoying orange fandom is dying. Please retweet if
Swag Rit fandom is dying.
All of those.
The Dry Bones fandom is dying.
What is that?
Dry Bones, the like dead Yoshi or dead Koopa.
Oh, that's so like.
Dry Bones and Smash.
The Twinkie the Kid fandom is dying.
Yeah. Wait, what's Twinkie the Kid?
He's the Twinkie the Kid.
Thank you for
he's the mascot, like the cowboy Twinkie.
Oh, 4 Twinkies? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Twinkie the Kid's just an outlaw. Confused. A real life outlaw that they named the sponge cake after.
Bro, my parents or my dad bought fucking mint chocolate Twinkies. And I was outraged. I wouldn't even try it. Like
mint chocolate. I didn't know they made variations on Twinkies.
I knew they made the banana ones.
Okay, yeah.
But like Twinkies are I can have one Twinkie.
Yeah.
Cuz it's like that artificial chemical taste. It's kind of like you're like in a weird fucked up way you crave it at first. You're like this is good, but once you have one Twinkie it's done.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like they come in packs of 2 and I never want the second Twinkie.
Yeah.
But like I mean sometimes I eat it cuz I have no self-control, but like after one Twinkie, you're just like, okay, this is like enough. I'm good. But a mint chocolate, like the filling is mint, and then the sponge cake is chocolate. Mm-hmm. I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like that quote from Jurassic Park. It's like your scientists were so obsessed with whether or not they could, they didn't think about whether or not they should.
Yeah, soon like, enough they're gonna be coming up with like quadruple sized stuffed Oreos, and it's like.
I'm down for that.
I'm not. That's just too
much. Bro,
the
cream is... Look, you need the cookie to balance out the cream.
Mm-hmm. Double stuff is okay, but like I feel like even
I'm a mega stuff guy.
Mega stuff, is that technically triple?
I think it's triple, but it just says mega. It's a lot of fucking stuff in there.
That's too much. The thin ones, I haven't tried those.
Oh, the thin ones are delicious.
Yeah,
thin ones might be better than mega stuff.
I'd say so.
But they're dangerous because since they're so thin, you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat like 15 of these.
Mm-hmm.
And then before you know it, you've drained an entire packet of thin Oreos. And no, I'm not speaking from experience at all.
I like pretzels a lot. That's like my main go-to thing.
Bro, those little pretzels with like the nuggets of peanut butter in them.
Nah, just pretzels.
Oh, just straight fucking...
But like they're thin ones.
Yeah.
And they got like that good salt on it. Like the salt that you get on the big ass like fat pretzels. Like
I can appreciate like a good handful of pretzels, but it's like
I can eat a lot of
if
pretzels.
I'm gonna eat a lot of pretzels, I'm gonna need like pretzel sticks, dip it in peanut butter, like peanut butter and it's a good combo.
I mean, yeah, no, it's good, but bro, I'm about to go buy me a bunch of just stalks of celery. I'm about to just be eating hella celery.
Yeah. We had celery the other night, and I made fucking ants on a log.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I forgot. Ants on a log is fucking next level shit.
What is that?
So it's you get a stalk of celery, and you fill it with peanut butter, and then you put raisins on it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'd eat that.
Yeah, no, it's fucking amazing. And I
It's
remember
pretty much like a peanut butter and jelly with celery.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
So yeah.
In a weird way.
Not in a sandwich form.
But yeah, my mom tried to be like, "Yo, carrots and celery is fucking delicious," or carrots and peanut butter is fucking delicious. And she like tried to like get me to try it and stuff like
Carrots
that.
and whipped cream, bro.
Fucking
Did I just come up with something?
carrots and cake fondant.
What?
Cake fondant, like that real thick icing stuff.
Ugh.
I don't like that.
No, I hate icing.
I've never liked cake with too much, like the hard icing with too much of it. Like,
Yeah, that shit's terrible.
the best cake on earth, you get red velvet cake and you lightly cover the surface in cream cheese icing.
I kind of just like chocolate. I
don't like chocolate cake.
chocolate cake be slapping for me.
It's so I can eat a small piece, but it's eventually just too much.
Yeah, no. One like thin slice of chocolate cake is like goes dummy.
But like the only cake that I'm like I could eat like unlimited amounts of is like red velvet with cream cheese. It's the best. Like,
I mean, shit, preferences.
Like,
chocolate's my number one. Like,
honestly, I'd rather you just make me some fucking brownies for my birthday.
I'd rather eat shit.
Cause
brownies.
Brownies, and then cover it in fucking, like, cover the top layer in peanut butter, put a candle in that bitch. I will fucking cry tears of joy because it's not cake.
I feel like brownies, the smell of brownies coming out of the oven is probably one of the most, like, dopamine rush type shit. Like, the dopamine rush you get, like, smelling brownies is, like...
Bro, you know, like, apparently a lot of, like, grandma recipes for brownies have fucking mayonnaise in it? I did not know
Just
that.
Just a little bit.
Disgusted me.
I love mayonnaise.
I like mayonnaise, but like it's fucking delicious and it helps them be better brownies. But like, I was fucking weirded out when I first heard that. Like,
I mean, yeah, I feel
mayonnaise and brownie. I don't know. I know some people that will swear by bananas with a slice of like Velveeta cheese on it is fucking amazing.
See, and I don't know.
I refuse to try that on principle.
Yeah, I had one guy at Domino's tell me, he said that a graham cracker, oh my gosh, what was it? Or no, it's like bread, chocolate, mushrooms, and cheese. Or not mushrooms. I'm thinking marshmallows. Chocolate, marshmallows, and cheese on bread. And he said that shit slaps. And I was like... I'm gonna have to.
I mean, that's better than mushrooms. I was horrified the second you said chocolate and mushrooms. Like, you saw I was like, oh my gosh. Still, that's fucking no. I saw this one, once again, no fucking clue where I saw this, so take it with the grain of salt. I saw this one thing about like how supposedly ketchup and bananas are like the perfect complement to each other taste wise.
I'm not going
But
for
it's
it.
like, yeah, no, I don't fucking care. Yeah.
You weirdos can tell me
Like,
whatever
I'm not
you
going
want.
to try that shit. Yeah,
Sometimes
I forgot where. I think I saw that in, like, some handbook or something.
It's like, listen, here's the thing. There are a lot of chefs that have, like, deduced what's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a set of, like, okay, we know for a fact that this is good.
Umami flavors with fucking intense...
And I bet over all of the time that, like, culinary studying has been going on, people have tested that and they've been like, oh, this doesn't work. But then new age people come in, they're like, yo, put some watermelon on your spaghetti or something. It's like, no.
But have you ever had a hot watermelon? It literally just it tastes like tomato.
I'm not interested. Then.
Yeah, no. I tried it once because I was like, what would watermelon taste like hot? And then I was like, fuck that. Like, no thanks. I'm good.
Bad decision.
Yeah.
But hey, you tested it out.
Yeah. I mean, I was just kind of on my, like... But, like, that was just us being, like, mad scientists. Like, what's this gonna do? And then I still don't think I've ever had a single sip of fruit juice that, like, delighted my taste buds that much since.
Yeah. I'm not gonna even... Don't say the recipe, because we might...
Yeah, we gotta we're gonna trademark that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then when we were planning easy cheesies, we were like, we're going to make grilled cheese and we're going to serve it with water or aqua.
And cheesy potatoes.
Yeah, and cheesy potatoes. Just cover random shit in cheese. We were fucking entrepreneurs
For
when it
me,
came to...
I thought I was on some chef shit whenever I put a Kraft single on a piece of bread. And I was like, I fucking went off with this.
It's like, damn, I did not have to go this hard. Oh my god.
Damn, I love that meal.
Yeah.
That's a struggle meal, but I don't even care.
Bro, some struggle meals are fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you've ever had, like hot dogs with pasta.
But yeah.
Like,
hot dogs with pasta? Oh, yeah, definitely.
like
hot
that's
dogs.
one of those things, like, hot dogs, when you actually, like, not grill them, like, slice them up and, like, saute them.
Oh, yeah, that
Fucking
and sausage.
great.
Sausage
Yeah.
is, like, the fucking shit.
Yeah, sausage is better, but, like, hot dogs, like, everyone shits on hot dogs, which, I mean, understandably, because they're just random mystery meat links. But, like, when you, like, fry those
does
things
it taste
up,
good?
Yeah, like, or hot dogs and macaroni.
Is it really mystery? We already know it's pig butthole.
It's not just pig butthole.
It's some other butthole?
It's everything butthole. It's like they take all the parts of cows, pigs, chickens, and all that shit that, like, no one else wants to eat.
The chicken's
They just
feet.
grind it up.
The chicken's feet.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Hell yeah.
They just grind it up. And
then put it in a skin casing.
yeah, and it's artificially colored, too.
It's lit.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
It's the same thing with the chicken nuggets, apparently. Like, all the chicken nugget brands, that's what they do. They just grind shit up and they artificially color it.
You know what? I support that.
I mean, fuck it. Like, if it tastes like chicken, I'm good. You know?
Yeah.
Like, as long as I'm not eating, like, it doesn't taste
You
like...
could put a mosquito in there. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, if it doesn't taste like raw horse butthole, I'm gonna be good. You know, like...
Raw horse butt.
It doesn't smell like fresh sewage and ass. I'll be, like, fine with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're like an hour and 38 minutes in, and we're talking about pig buttholes and shit, so...
Yeah.
It's probably about time to wrap this bad boy on up.
Yeah. So I guess just send this video to your friends.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this, like, outro so many times of all the things to do. Y'all know what to do. Maybe this is your first podcast. Go listen to the end of another podcast. But just in overview, like, subscribe on YouTube and iTunes and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And tell a friend, like, send this to your friend and be like, hey, this shit's kind of
They
fucking
talk
good.
about pig butthole.
Have you ever wanted to listen to a podcast?
But don't tell them where we talk about the pig butthole, so they have to listen to the whole thing to get to
They
it.
have to listen to every episode for us to say the word pig butthole. And they get to episode 38 and they're just like, holy shit, finally. Like, I've been listening this whole time, specifically for pig butthole. And they're finally saying it. And then their quest will be complete.
Hey, if you just had that epiphany, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, random listener sometime in the future that's not actually listening to this right now. Yeah, Trey just kissed you. You should be like
Through the mic. If you can kiss me through the phone, that'd be great.
Okay, so
Or through the speaker. Or like rewind it a little bit and then kiss the speaker as I kiss the mic.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It's not like romantic or anything like that. Like it's not gay. It's not romantic. It's just like a homie kiss. Like when you plant a little kiss on your homie's forehead before you go to bed. You're just like,
yeah. Now you can kiss both of us.
yeah. It'll be personal and intimate, but not gay or romantic. I mean, I think there are girls that listen to this. I don't get those stats really anymore.
Yeah.
But like, it's not romantic. It's nothing like that. We just are,
We're just kissers.
platonically kissing your foreheads because
Yeah. Yeah. Plutonically.
Pluto canonically. Yeah.
Bob Saget.